Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wintertooth playthrough as a Throgg, well, and Wulfric now, because we do have both. We've got Wulfric over here actually, about to go and on his mammoth, about to go and batter Archlector Ubel Solander. Soon. Alright, we've got all of those. We have raised the Empire. Ooh. So we can get Drakenhof as well there. So yeah, let's take the vampire one. We're not at war with vampires yet. Actually, no. What else can we get? Yeah, we don't really use any of those. Oh, 10% income from sacking settlements. That's always good.
My challenge?
Yes, you can get leveled up. We don't have problems with chaos corruption. I don't want to be wasting my cash. We are currently building another army which is going to start eating into this, but we are expanding nicely at the moment. That said, we potentially need to take a turn or two just to recoup. The Empire is being battered back. Oh! We will fight this. We may lose this, but even if we lose this, we will win it next turn. This is quite a good garrison, even on its own. Actually, against a bog standard force like this, it'll work very nicely. They don't have too much range. That great swords is probably the great swords and the grenadiers are probably my biggest threats here. Let's try and use this hill to our advantage. Let's spread these guys throughout. Let's pin my flanks for these guys. And fill the middle with my weaker units. I'm just kind of doing a mixed line, guys, as you can probably tell.
The dark gods command me.
What we're going to do is we're going to angle ourselves around on here. You guys can sit behind. You guys can still sit over here, actually. Hide in the woods, ready to attack. Then you three can sit here, ready to batter things. Use the edge of this hill to our advantage as much as we can.
Yes.
Oh, let's hide the doggies in there as well. Oops. Well, let's have some fun. Let's pin them with the dogs, then hit them with all of these guys.
Take it, Southerner.
You guys can switch onto them, please. Those Reichsguard are going down nicely. Right, this actually works out quite nicely for us because we can hammer into here.
Throw those axes for the chaos god. So be it. Gods to order. Now.
Fall into the back of them, please. That's it. Now we are taking some damage there, but this is a garrison force, so I'm not particularly fussed. Getting those guys folding around. You can keep hitting there. You can hit them, please. My large units are not suffering here. Too badly, anyway. You guys can start chasing them. Where are my dogs? So my dogs can try and break through against them. Oh, my dogs ran away already. It's hardly surprising there. We're doing nicely here, actually. We're hurting those great swords because of our ranged attacks. These guys aren't doing great, I'm going to be honest. But they were never expected to. You guys can barrel through this gap and charge up against all their ranged. That's it, we're breaking that unit there. We're doing very nicely everywhere here, actually. My mammoth has gone. We're pinning the bulk of their force here with my large units, which is actually working really well for me, because these guys are just outnumbering and demolishing all of these guys. You can turn onto them, you can stay on them. You guys can fold down straight into here. You guys can switch over there. Hit those handgunners now. Their grenadiers are hurting, but we're doing well enough to not have to worry too much about them at the moment. I'm going to charge into those to stop them shooting for a minute. Get these guys right onto the side here so we can start hitting into there. Right, these guys have been broken. These guys are free now. That's potentially going to cause us a problem. I'm going to let these guys, when they replenish, just give them a minute to get themselves sorted. Slam into them from every side now. I want that unit broken as quickly as possible. Okay, you guys can all hammer him. I know I said I was giving them a minute, but we've given them enough of a minute there. Fold up onto the next one, please. You guys can turn and hit them. Some of you guys can go down there. And hit that unit, please. It's just turning into a little bit of a melee here, but, you know.
The gods demand it!
Straight onto them next. That's it. Smash that unit of halberdiers next. Now we're going straight on. We'll batter their formation. I know they're anti-large, but with the other guys following up, we've shattered their formation there, so they're not going to last long. They're beginning to break. Ooh, they're hitting us from behind a little bit. I want to be careful because a lot of the Empire troops are coming back and they do still have some fairly tough little units around. Mammoth, go deal with them, please. Breaking my ice trolls off into them. The rest of you guys can hit that unit. They're shattering now.
Very well. Chaos Marauders. Yes, Lord. God demands.
They are holding surprisingly well.
What?
And you guys can actually fold into them. And you guys can fold into them, please. Come on, catch them! Ah, so close.
Attack the mortals! Chaos Marauders! Eat your soul!
Straight into the back of them, please. Their lord's just kind of milling around in the middle here. Where's my mammoth?
Chaos Marauders! The gods demand it! That's what the masters bid! Give us carnage!
I think this has gone quite well, actually. We've not won it yet, but I think we're definitely going to win at this point. And then we have the matter house, actually. Let's make sure their lord doesn't make it off the battlefield. Let's make him mammoth food. Yes, I know, technically in real life mammoths were probably vegetarian, but do you really think chaos mammoths in this game are vegetarian? Somebody's probably going to turn around and tell me, yep, they definitely are, but, you know. I think we got him. He's going to take a lot of killing, though. But as he's a leveled up lord, he's worth killing, actually. Some of my guys actually ran away. Come on, there you go. I think we did nicely there. Wow, that unit of they leveled up twice and they got a lot of kills. As did my axes. Those axes, I always underestimate them. They are actually quite good. I just find their range a bit pathetic. But they're also reasonable in melee. I mean, compared to the higher level units, early on they're very good. Compared to the higher level units, not so much. I mean, here their issue is they're mostly halberdiers, so they're not really designed to deal with the sort of force I was bringing. That said, I've got a lot of spears in here, so... But I've also got a lot of bog standard axe infantry, so... Sacrifice the captives. Oh no, you're not getting away that easily. They are going to get battered, then we're going to hit here, and then we're going to charge straight into Middenheim. And batter there and burn it, and eventually we will look at folding over into pushing down to Altdorf. We're not that far away from Altdorf at this point. No, not quite ready to go to war with Bretonnia. We're not that far off being ready to go to war with Bretonnia, that said.
What do you want?
Yeah. They want me to pay for a defensive alliance. They're miles away, so they're of little impact. And why? Why would I want a defensive alliance with them? %80 extra income from raiding sounds incredibly good.
I am the Wanderer. I'll handle it. The eternal challenger. More headway!
Why can I not go straight on him?
heading out. My challenge? Undeniable. I hear you. Slaughter the sheep. Battle time is feeding time. Time for a feeding.
Let's finish here off. We're going to have to fight this because otherwise I'll take far more damage than I should. We're just going to blitz through this battle though, guys. Because you know how this is going to go. You know how easy this is going to be. So we're just going to blitz through this one. Rip them to pieces. And then we're going to sack. Then we're going to destroy the settlement. And then we're going to start moving on. And find the next place to raise. Potentially even move Throgg up to near our other army to try and deal with with Boris's army up there. It's double time miss as we charge. Oh, sorry. We don't want to be doing that with this guy. This guy can come straight back here, where he will breathe straight onto these guys. Other than that, everybody else is just charging these gates. And will almost certainly make quite short work of them. Let's double time again for a little bit. Also, as they try and start shooting at my dragon, it actually helps me quite a bit. That is definitely the right angle for this. And straight down.
Ready! Eating time! You said it! Okay! Alright! Yes!
Let's buff all of my units up. Let's drop some fireballs there. Let's drop a fiery vortex there. And then throw a fireball at them. Thought so, their cav came over to play. Let's take those out first. We've already destroyed them at the gate. You guys can push up there. You guys can turn and face them. You can hit them, please. Come on, I want to get these guys sorted. But let's just get airborne again because we've got a second cavalry unit coming in. So we'll get airborne and we'll do another breath in a minute.
Ready! Chaos Marauders! Need your soul!
Okay, you guys can all face this way now and hit them. They're making short work of them for me. Come on, get airborne. I wish there was a button to just take off. Huh. Oh, we've got the mass route. So that's how quick that was, guys. My dragon did take a bit more damage than I'd have liked there, but it's dealable with. We lost 6 units, guys. That's travesty. That said, considering we deployed so few, you know, any loss, it does affect us. These guys are getting very solid as they level up, actually. I think I might have underestimated the Marauder champions to an extent. And maybe I should have a few more of them in my armies. Right. 48, 32. So we're going to hit the serpent again. Next time we will need to hit the hound.
I eat my enemies.
So let's compare. So the damage is nothing compared, but the that good fact is the fact they're so armoured.
Throgg.
Overrun the world. Chieftain of the tribe. Moving out.
These guys can just get merged in because we do also lose. You know, having an extra lord is never a great idea.
Bring death.
It's going to be a nice army once we put... Oh, can we... Have I not put any lords into this? Can I recruit any new lords? I mean, new heroes. Get rid of one of those guys for him. We are going to draw this army up into Dark Elf territory to get taken out. 18k there. He pays for himself by being out there. Okay. We need to destroy the Empire at this point. That is our next major goal, guys. I know there's a little Empire settlement here. I'm not that fussed by individual little tiny Empire settlements. That said, I do need to really push into the heart of the Empire, start causing damage, start weakening them massively. As much as I can, because otherwise they are going to they have the potential to become a real threat if I leave them too long. And I mean, I'm doing good work at the moment on them, but still. Don't you dare. Are they raiding my territory? Nope. I don't need a peace treaty with you. I'm certainly not paying for it. I can't believe they're raiding me. Yeah, I'll have a defensive alliance with them. That should keep them relatively friendly. Anybody else I can trade with at the moment? Oh.
Call me like pact. Good. Very, very good.
There we go.
What? To stand before me and so be it.
For now. I want to get trading with Naggaroth. I might try and bribe them a little bit for that.
The supreme ruler of Naggaroth.
I mean, I don't gain as much, but...
I accept.
Anything to help just blunt the edge. I can't remember where this guy was going. Which one is this? Is this my... Yeah, this is my actual assault lord. You can start spreading public order. I kind of want there to be a rebellion there.
I am the wanderer.
Oh, the other Chaos Army got there before me. It's actually quite annoying.
Correct, Bob. Where's my next quarry? ravage.
Hmm.
Moving out.
I thought that was me rather than that one. I am derping at the moment a bit.
Not possible. Never.
It's not got the best garrison. It's got a fairly... You know, it's not a particular...
Overrun the world.
Let's do this.
Into the fray. Carnage.
No.
Oh.
Break siege. We're just going to raid for now. Gonna pull back a little bit, and we are going to go into raiding camp stance. So they have to come out to me if they want to stop me. You guys are getting there now. 2 turns before this army will be coming down to start raiding itself, and then we'll build up another nice big chunk of cash. You can just... No, actually, I'm not that fast. You can assault the garrison there. We're going to move Throgg down to batter them. At which point we will probably pull back a little bit just to have a bit more of a play with the rest of everything. But I kind of not fussed by a rebellion here. If there is a rebellion here, we will just batter it into non-existence. The world is suffering at the moment with beastmen as well. Ooh, so the elves are confederating. Again, they're chasing me, which is good. As I said, I'm trying to lead these guys into the Dark Elf territory, into a trap if I can.
All the world is meat for my...
That's better. I will take money. I will take you paying me for a peace treaty. Ooh, eesh. Let's take this small reduction in armour. We may as well raid our own territory in this case, guys. That'll help keep it off for a few turns. It's the chaos corruption we need to start pushing out here more, which will come naturally with time. As said, no. Let's raid it to force that rebellion quicker. And because raiding, I do believe, spreads corruption, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it did.
The eternal challenger, embarking.
What's the garrison like? There's a fairly decent garrison, but...
Undefeated.
No.
Good as dead.
I will get a lot from sacking here. We know the tactic, guys. I'm not going to pretend I'm going to use some fancy tactics, guys. We don't need to use fancy tactics. This isn't a big settlement. They've got a lot of great swords, which are going to be problematic. But we aren't going to use this fancy tactic. You know exactly how this is going to go, guys. We are going to slam into that wall. We've also got 2 of the better mammoths, the war mammoths here, which are reasonably good ranged units in their own right, and they constantly shoot around them. And we are just going to rip a hole through their gate, through their walls, and destroy them. And we'll have 3 mammoths here because of Wulfric being on the mammoth. Ouch! Those handgunners are painful though. nicely. It did curve a little bit, but we did a reasonable damage to them there. Let's rip through this gate, please. And as soon as we're through, I'm going to get these guys heading straight up onto the walls. He sent his boat through. Drop the lightning storm there and buff up my guys. Let's buff everybody else up. Ooh, they're gonna get out. Not completely. This is a bit random where it hits, but you know. I think we're winning this engagement, guys. I want you guys up on those walls. You guys can charge that way. Let's pop a flame through them. It wasn't the best shot, but... Tell you what, you guys could break out into that one. Wow, they just went straight through them. We are taking quite a bit of damage here, but, well, not enough to stop us, but... That's what we want. Oh, let's get Wulfric on him. Can that really be cast on a wall? No. Oh, that was good. Breaking them now. Let's keep this charge on up this way, please. They can charge up that way. I want to make sure these guys completely break. You guys can all fold into them. Drop some lightning on them. Ooh, some good shots as well. Just charge straight into them now. These guys should be making relatively short work of these guys. And I think we have the mass rout occurring now. Yep. So, actually, not our most glorious battle, but considering what the odds were meant to be, you know, we have definitely won that, and we've won that reasonably well. We should be able to come back in here next turn to finish the job off, because they will all be massively weakened, guys. I should have kept going and made sure I destroyed both of their bits of artillery, because they won't be as... I think they'll still be weakened, actually. Not quite sure how much so. But let's see how much money we're going to get from here. That is the important thing. Just how much are we going to get for sacking this settlement? Because we need these good solid sacks to keep us running. Oh. I'll take it, but I was expecting more than that considering how much I was getting from raiding here.
Champions fall.
Alright, we have leveled up again. Let's up. Ooh. Let's up our weapon strength a bit more. Extra when laying siege, extra income from sacking settlements.
Run the world. On the prowl.
And we will be ending this one right here, guys. So we've not done much. Oh, I say that we've actually done a couple of things, but it's not been a huge amount go on this time. As I said, we're just going to keep pressuring the Empire from now on, and I reckon we can slowly grind them down, especially once we bring this 4th army over, guys. We're going to slowly push towards Altdorf, and again, I might even bring this army straight down in this way to support me. Though I do want to crush along here. I want to get rid of this army. Anyway, slowly we're going to destroy them. As always, please feel free to pop a comment on the comments, guys, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. So you are aware when I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to be doing a little competition over on my Discord. So if you want to know what that is, jump over there and see. Basically, when I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do something just to say thank you to everybody. But you do need to be on my Discord to be able to be party to that. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.